A measure advancing in the North Carolina legislature. And you will note that North Carolina is now all aspects, all branches of its government are now controlled by Republicans. A measure is sailing through the North Carolina legislature, which would require teens to obtain notarized written parental consent in order to get access to a range of healthcare services, including testing and treatment for sexually transmitted diseases, birth control prescriptions, pregnancy care, mental health counseling, substance abuse treatment. It will be the first state to require such explicit parental consent for these types of health services. I'm sure this is going to work out well in North Carolina. This passed the measure in the House, the North Carolina State House, despite the fact that doctors and health advocates testified against HB 693, pointing out that imposing obstacles to health services could ultimately dissuade youth from seeking medical care they need. Really? Really? You're telling me that that teenagers would actually forego these type of tests just because they'd have to tell their parents? That seems so strange and counterintuitive. Studies have shown that when adolescents are required to seek out parental consent to access birth control and sexually transmitted diseases services, teen pregnancies tend to go up. And teens' willingness to seek out STD testing tends to go down. Wow, really?
Surprise, surprise.
And how apropos, I believe Jim Nabors was from North Carolina. In North Carolina specifically, half of all new reported cases of sexually transmitted infections occur among people between the ages of 15 and 24. Teens across the country are disproportionately affected by STDs. So, good luck, North Carolina. What a wonderful little experimental training ground the North Carolina is turning into. What a wonderful petri dish of horrible. I cannot wait until they pass a bill saying that all of these things should be treated with leeches. That should work out nicely.
Mom, can you drive me to the mall and then can we just stop by and get an STD checkup?
Yeah, right after we stop by the notary public to get your signature verified.